The Ravens are about to win the Super Bowl. Let's go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into another show. I hope everyone is doing well. Hendo, good evening. How are you?
I'm all right. Your boy not doing well. Life is lifing, and your boy's tired. These two jobs are kicking my arse. And how are you?
You know what? Hopefully, I'm going to speak positivity into existence. You won't have to work a second job much longer. There you go. So, but we got some good news for the Ravens. We got some good news for the Ravens. I have been asking and pleading and begging the Ravens to make a ginormous move. Yeah, I just made up words. I do that around here. So if you're new, just hit the like button. A ginormous move to bring in one Maxx Crosby. I've been asking for Maxx for several years. We did it. And at what price? Not one first round pick. 2 first round picks, something that the Ravens haven't done in the last ever. Hendo, when you got the news, when you heard that the Ravens were about to do something completely mind-blowing for us as an organization, what was your instant thoughts on acquiring Maxx or trading for Maxx Crosby?
Instant reaction, I didn't have a feeling about it either way. Be honest, I was at work, and people were just hitting me up left and right, like, "Oh, we traded for Maxx Crosby," and I'm like, "What? Word? Okay, I'll process this after I get off of work." And then all the messages started coming in, asking, what my thoughts were on this. And I still haven't been able to sit down and think about what's actually been going on. It's a good thing for the defense. Like, the defense lacked punch, they lacked effort. They lack somebody that can win one-on-ones. With a guy like Maxx Crosby, he can do all of these things. He has a relentless motor. Listen, from the start of the game till the end of the game, that guy is going to play. Then when I heard the compensation, it was 2 first-round picks. Like you said, the Ravens have never traded a first-round pick straight up for a player in their existence. So I think that EDC got the message that, hey, I said I got to make a splash. I know I tried to walk that comment back, but he had an opportunity. And for the first time, I feel like in a long time, the Ravens actually went out and did something that they said they want to do. It wasn't, well, we tried, we put in a phone call, and it just didn't happen. They went out and actually made the move. The question is it too high of a price? 2 first-round picks is a lot to give up, especially for a 29-year-old pass rusher who has been, I would say, oft injured, but the last 2 seasons has ended in surgery for him. In 7 seasons, he has 69.5 career sacks. But for me, it's more of the $30 million cap hit for this season. Now, they can work out a deal to kind of lessen that cap hit, but for me to have Roquan still at $32 million and have Marlowe at $26 million, and you add in that $30 million, I'm going to reserve judgment. Like, I'm glad that they got him because he's going to improve this defense. With Jesse Minter and Anthony Weaver, this defense is going to be dramatically improved. I'm going to reserve judgment just to see what happens during this free agency period, because the legal tampering period starts tomorrow. I'm going to wait to see what happens when it comes to this draft, because yes, it is a splash move that took the Ravens flock by surprise. Everybody loves it. I don't see too many people hating it, but you have to be as equally generous on the offensive side of the ball. I have not in my existence seen them make a move like this for Lamar Jackson. They've done it for the defense on several occasions. They made splash moves, maybe not one of this magnitude, but I've seen them go out there and get defensive pieces to make this defense better. Now, what they do offensively is really going to have me excited or a little disappointed in this offseason, because if you don't protect Lamar, because with all intents and purposes, we thought that, Lamar would have signed his extension by now to kind of give us a little breathing room, because legal tampering does start tomorrow. And more and more reports are starting to come out that teams are after Tyler Linderbaum. So what does all of this mean for him? What does this mean for the offensive side of the ball? I know that means Kyle Van Noy's probably gone. It means that they probably won't re-sign Draymond. So a couple of Ravens favorites may be gone, but offensively, what are you guys going to do? But, I mean, listen, you get an opportunity to get a talent like that, you cannot pass it up. I keep seeing the memes of Joe Burrow, that he has to go against Miles Garrett, TJ Watt, now Maxx Crosby.
He's like, forget this.
Not happy.
I have heard all the memes too. I've seen them. Look, want to give a huge shout out to everyone joining. Thank you for coming by on this Sunday evening. Look, I'm glad you've been waiting for our response. You're going to get it, because Hendo just gave us a whole lot, and we have a lot to unpack here. in this. Salute to everyone. Jeff J, I see you. There was a question that was asked earlier. Hey, Ashley, thanks for being here. I see you. I see everyone. Nope, not that one, but we'll talk about that too. We'll talk about it. But the question is, it came from Key Mold. Hey there, Key Mold. The question is, can he play center or guard? Facts. The real MVP is Tyler Loop. Thank you. Shout out, salute to Tyler Loop. But obviously, I'm ecstatic. I'm so excited to have Maxx Crosby, because when you talk about a game wrecker, you talk about the Ravens not being able to get after the quarterback, the Ravens not having any type of pass rush, the Ravens not being able to apply any type of pressure up front. That changes. That changes now. The minute his name is signed and it's inked on, I think Tuesday, I think is when
Wednesday. When the league year starts.
League year starts Wednesday. As soon as it's penned to paper, the moment it can be, all of that I just talked about and all of that we've witnessed in the last few years, several years, in fact, that changes immediately. Obviously, the question is, how is he going to be? Hey, Imani. Good evening, Reese. How is he going to be post surgery? Well, hey, how is he going to be post surgery? Look, Key Mold. I know. Is he going to block for Lamar? Hendo?
No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but just sit here seeing your excitement, seeing your giddiness about all of this. I can remember maybe about 2 or 3, 4 streams ago, you talking about the Ravens bringing in injured players. You don't want it.
And I did, but I did say that, and I did, and I said, I think someone asked me if we go back and watch that stream. They said, "What about Maxx Crosby?" And I said, "Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That to me is a tough one." Hey there, LBHT. Make sure you go over and subscribe to a Lunch Break Hot Take. One of the brothers are here tonight, but someone asked, "Hey, Just Allo." Someone mentioned it in the 2 or 3 live streams ago. What about injured players? I'm like, I'm at a place now where I'm not willing to accept, I don't want to draft injured players. I don't want to bring in injured players. And now we have.
What's up, Reg?
Hey, Reg, happy belated birthday. I forgot last week's show. I meant to shout you out and wish you happy birthday. Make sure you go over to Big Reg's channel, doing great things over there. And happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed your birthday on, I don't know what day you celebrated it this year. I think when you're born in a leap year and your birthday is the 29th, right? You can celebrate technically on the 28th and March 1st. So I hope that's what you did. I hope you enjoyed your celebration. When you're born on a leap year, you get to have 2 birthdays. But going back to the question, look, we got to see how Maxx Crosby is going to be post injury. But from all accounts, he just had surgery, 3 months ago, maybe December, January, somewhere around there, maybe January. Okay. Some doctors must have already started to see how he's progressing. Some doctors must have given the green light on this man in his progress and his healing journey. Hey, I have Taurus, because to give up 2 first-round picks, you've got to have promise. You've got to have some promise there. But I am excited. I am. That's how I'm feeling about it. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. We need it. Imagine Maxx Crosby and then my guy Odafe Owe. You got 2 game records right there. It's lights out for the rest of the NFL if that happens. You bring back Odafe Owe. I'm telling you.
You bring back Nnamdi. Nnamdi's going to be the key. If you put Maxx Crosby and Nnamdi together, and I ain't gonna lie to you, if you bring back Owe, those 3 right there totally transform this defense, and we should be able to get unsurmountable pressure on these quarterbacks. The defense should be totally back with the knowledge that we have at the coordinator position, with the knowledge that we have from the head coach, what he's done with essentially no-name players in Los Angeles. He could take those 3 guys, and you add a couple of pieces around. We wait for Teddy to come back. Trenton maybe taking another leap. If Roquan can slim down, then maybe.
If you don't, okay, we're not gonna do that now. We're not gonna. You were
Started.
calling him Sloquan and all kinds of stuff last
Ozempic?
year or 2 years ago. Rosempic. We gotta move on from this. Oh, you know what? I've been in all kinds of Steelers chats over the last 24 hours because look, it's getting real. They know their quarterback got away with a whole lot last year.
But what quarterback this year?
What I'm saying, right? I was about to say their quarterback last year, Aaron Rodgers, got away with a whole lot last year. If they bring Aaron Rodgers back one more time, Aaron Rodgers don't stand a chance this year. But we have our first super chat donation coming through from our guy Suge Knight. Thank you for the $2 donation. We appreciate the support. He writes, "An 8-9 team is not the team to beat. Laugh out loud. Gullible. Well, a first round exit isn't one to beat either. But okay, listen." Okay, I'm just saying, you don't come for me unless I send for you. Hey, Deshaun, good to see you. But by the way, the same thing that the Bengals are over there having conversations with Joe Burrow, stressing him out. Y'all might want to have a conversation with Aaron Rodgers. Look, think twice about this, sir. You think twice about coming back. But anyway, look, I'm excited. I am really excited about bringing in a Maxx Crosby, and the possibilities are endless on defense.
All right.
However, question I have for you tonight, how are you feeling about us right now? We don't have a pick in the first round. You just mentioned, Hendo, that we have several free agents that are possibly going to be out the door in about 24 or so hours. And we don't have a draft pick in that first round. How are you feeling about it?
Well, like somebody said, Maxx Crosby is essentially our first round pick. And I guess I would rather have Maxx Crosby than take another corner in the first round. We could find free agent corners. We could find somebody to take that place. Or if they, God forbid, took a third safety in the first round, I think that would have me totally lose it. So, and we've spoken on here a lot about taking proven commodities. Taking guys that you can play, because the draft is a crapshoot. I don't care what the evals are. I don't care what they've done in college. There are times when it doesn't translate to the NFL, and it's a crapshoot. We know that Maxx Crosby can play. We know that Maxx Crosby can transform this defense. It's just that, what are we going to do on offense? That means now we have to, if we don't go into free agency and pick up some guards, we have to wait till the second round. And hopefully with that second round pick, they do go offense. A lot of people I know were wanting a wide receiver. We can go out and get a wide receiver. We can go out here in free agency. There are a couple of guys that aren't going to break the bank. Now we could essentially, we want to mortgage some more stuff. We can go get Justin Jefferson, some AJ Brown, something. It's not going to take a first round pick to get AJ Brown. I don't care what the Eagles are saying right now. If that relationship gets even more contentious than it really is, he can be had. The thing that just baffles me is when we said, Jose and I on the morning show said, trade 2 first-round picks for Justin Jefferson. People are like, oh, gas. Oh, 2 first-rounders? No, we would never for a player that impacts the game. But now that it's Maxx Crosby, it's like, oh, that ain't nothing. We'll overcome it. So I just need them to have that same type of energy for the offense that they have for the defense. Because, yes, the defense will be markedly better. No question about it. Even if we hadn't made this move, this defense is going to be incredible. And Maxx Crosby just takes it over the top. But if we're going to win in the playoffs, if we're going to make that Super Bowl, because I said we can go and make the Super Bowl in his first year. We don't have to do a Mike McDonald type thing and wait till year 2. We have the pieces. We have a championship roster. We should have been in a couple of Super Bowls by now. So if we can get that offense right, if we can protect Lamar, if Derrick Henry is still Derrick Henry, and we get somebody outside of Zay Flowers to catch the ball, and maybe trade Mark Andrews, who's going to stop us? We no longer have Jonathan Harbaugh to bring this team down. So who's going to stop us from winning the Super Bowl? I know some real stuff.
Well, okay. All right. So I started this show off by saying we're about to go win the Super Bowl, right? And I really want to believe that. I do. But I have to really be realistic in the moment, right? I don't want to get too excited, too, like caught up in the feelings, because yes, this is something that we did. Who would have thought this was coming? Raise your hand, put a hand up in the chat. You saw this coming 2 weeks ago, a week ago. Nobody. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because it wasn't on our radar. We talked about it as like, oh, a wish list and like, get out of town. We're not getting no Maxx Crosby. Stop it. That's not happening. Okay, well, now it is. So what? But realistically, what's happening with Tyler Linderbaum? Realistically, what are we doing at guard? Hey, Osmond. Realistically, what are we doing with our other guard? Realistically, what are we doing with Isaiah Likely?
Believe that right there.
So unless Maxx Crosby can play edge, center, right guard, left guard, and a rotational left tackle if need be. If he can't do all of those things, then yeah, we're excited about it. It's a big deal. It's huge. This is great for our defense. But look, who's going to protect Lamar?
That's what we'll see. Like, that's why I'm really excited about tomorrow. So all of this that's happened this weekend, processing it, I'm going through it. I'm happy for it. Like, I know we're going to be better defensively. But for me, this is an opportunity for the Ravens to show that we're going to continue doing stuff that we haven't done in the past. There are a lot of guards, a lot of decent guards that are going to not be too pricey. And there are some centers that may not be on Linderbaum's level, but there are some centers out there that can come in and fill in adequately. Now, if we don't have a center that's really great, but we add a good center and two really good guards, that can kind of circumvent losing Tyler Linderbaum. I want to keep Linderbaum because Lamar's familiar with him. He's good for the organization. No problems. But if losing Linderbaum brings in two more guards that can compete, not just give Emory Jones, because I know a lot of people like Emory Jones Jr., give him an opportunity to compete and learn from a veteran, because he didn't have any veterans to learn from. Like, he was just there, and Falele and Voorhees were learning on a job as well. So we can bring in 3 offensive linemen. Maybe Roger Rosengarten transgresses back to his freshman season, his rookie year. We will be good. A wide receiver, we can get somebody like a Romeo Dobbs, somebody like that, that's not going to break the bank, and this offense will be good. Resign a veteran like maybe DeAndre Hopkins, because he wasn't bad last season. He just didn't get the opportunity. So offensively, we just need to see how they're going to attack the next 4 days.
Yeah. Oh, talented 10 speed. Oh, come on. Of course, one guy can't do all of that. Can Justin Jefferson play all those positions? Can A.J. Brown play center, tight end, right guard? That's not a good faith argument. It actually is a good faith argument. Here's why. If you read beyond or you listen beyond the actual words, can one player play all of those positions? The answer is clearly no. But the principle behind the question still stands, meaning you still, as an organization, have lots of questions. And now you do not have a first-round draft pick, which I was hoping we would have taken a guard in the first round. That's what I did. My mock draft, like, look, we taking a guard in the first round because we are in dire straits. So to answer your question, it is a good faith argument. When you press past the actual unrealistic portion of it, but you get to the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter is the Ravens have a lot of work to do. Bringing in Maxx Crosby is a wonderful start. It absolutely is. But I still want to see what we're doing. Like Hendo said, I want to see what we're doing to protect my quarterback, our franchise quarterback. By the way, where's that extension? Hasn't come on my timeline.
Maybe there's a discussion being had of, if I give you back this money, what are you going to do with it? Maybe that's the discussion. Like, okay, you went and signed Maxx Crosby. Cool, that makes the defense better. That makes us better as a team. But what are you doing for me? Maybe Miss Felicia's like, hey, my son ain't signing nothing. Nothing until you show me concretely the plan that you have for protecting my son and not have him get as beaten down as he was, like he did in the first 4 weeks of last season. That's what derailed our season. It wasn't John Harbaugh, technically. It wasn't Zach Orr. Realistically, it was the fact that Lamar started off hot. We couldn't give him the protection that he needed. He got beat up, and this team went awry. We didn't run Derrick Henry enough. Like, he was 26 yards away from being the NFL rushing leader because we didn't utilize him correctly with Lamar being down. And your boy's been re-signed to a 2-year, $11 million deal. Not having him start those games that Cooper Rush was in, we would have been in the playoffs. But we're here now. All that's in the past. This is a new beginning. This is a new era for the Baltimore Ravens football, and I'm excited. I'm really excited just to know that Cooper Rush is about to get cut. I'm really excited.
Yeah, we had no business. We had no principal reason to bring in Cooper Rush. Talented 10 Speed says it would have taken 2 first-round picks to bring in a Justin Jefferson, perhaps. Not an AJ Brown. No, I think you can get AJ Brown with a first and a second, or maybe even a first and a third. It depends on how badly he wants out. And so I don't think, but we're going to book this. We're going to bookmark this section right here. We're going to bookmark this comment from Talented 10 Speed in 20 minutes in, where he said it's going to take 2 first rounders to bring in AJ Brown. We're going to see wherever AJ ends up. We're going to see what that package looks like to get him. But
what's up, World Class?
Yeah, I know you're happy. We're building around our safety. Why you have to go there, World Class? Don't get him started. Don't.
What's up,
don't.
B? What's up, bro?
Don't get him started. Good evening. Thank you for being here.
Appreciate it.
But look, I'm happy Tyler is back. Absolutely happy. Makes me real excited to know that we have Tyler coming, Tyler Huntley coming back. We got Snoop. Yeah. JR said we can forget those picks. I'm with you partially. I don't think we need 15. I don't think we need 20. But unless we are planning in free agency to address this offensive line, you need, I mean, because now we're going to be relying on a second round. If we get a second round offensive lineman, and that's the if.
Right.
If we take an offensive lineman second round, we're going to need that second rounder to be a day one starter right away.
Okay. So what's up? So picture this. Okay. We are in a new era of Ravens football. We're doing things like we haven't done previously. I'm going to keep a positive attitude and believe that EDC has something up his sleeve. It is not out of the realm of possibility, but with 4 fourth round picks, or whatever we got, 5 of them, and a pick for next season, he can't trade back into the first round or move back into the second round. So there's an opportunity that he may be doing things. This is the first offseason. This is going to be the first draft and free agency period that we see that EDC doesn't have John Harbaugh in his ear. Now he's getting words from Jesse Miller like, hey, bro, this is what I would do. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I need for my team. Eric DeCosta's finally in charge, maybe 95%, and Bisciotti has the final 5. But he's finally getting to draft the way he wants to draft. So we get to see what he's going to do. We get to see if he's going to move up and try to acquire more picks, because he knows those 5 fourth round picks not going to amount to a hill of beans. It's going to be a bunch of dudes that's not going to make the team. So he made this season, for once, decide I'm going to up the ante and move back up into the earlier round. So I hope so, because I don't want to sit around the first round and not have a pick. If we don't, it's cool, but I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not streaming. We're not streaming the draft if that happens.
You don't know that.
If we don't have a first,
you don't know that. You can't speak too soon. We don't know that.
I don't know if you heard that song. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
I think I've heard of it. I think so. But hey, Sway's World. But I can see the Ravens trying to put together some type of trade package to get us back, even if it's in the later first round. I can see EDC not wanting to just say, all right, we'll just wait until day 2. I don't think so. So with that, my question is, who's a part of that trade package? But wait, before you answer, Hendo, let's let your answer be rooted in fact. Who has trade value? Don't try and give away a player like a Mark Andrews, who doesn't have trade value in the postseason. I want to know who is a valuable player that the Ravens could really say, hey, we'll give you this and this player if you give us a later first round draft pick. Who is that?
So I know you jumped the gun, and I'm going to say Mark Andrews, because if you are an organization, let's not be down on Mark Andrews. If you're an organization that needs a tight end that can help you make it to the postseason, if you've not been to the postseason in a while, especially somebody like the Cleveland Browns with Todd Monken, who's very familiar with Mark Andrews, and David Njoku already said he's not coming back. Yes, they have Fanning, but they need another tight end. So if you want somebody that you're comfortable with, that's going to get you some numbers in the regular season, then you go after somebody like a Mark Andrews. They're not worried. Some teams aren't worried about winning in the postseason. They're just worried about making it there. Then, if that is not enough for you, we will package a former wide receiver 1. You take Andrews, you take former wide receiver 1, because he was leading the team at one time. You give him a Rashad Bateman. What else do you need? We give you some draft. We give you 4 fifth round draft picks, 4 4th round draft picks. What more do you need? And we'll throw in a 3rd for next season. Bam.
Sadly, Tanja, you're right. I think that's who it would have to be. I disagree with Hendo on the Mark Andrews thing. No, but I do agree with you, Tanja. I think if we are serious about someone who could be thought of on another team as, hey, we are in need of a wide receiver. Rashad Bateman hasn't lived up to 1st round draft potential, but look who he's been playing, look what team he's been playing on, a team that's just called themselves a defensive team for so long and didn't really prioritize offense like that, didn't really do what it needed to do to build around their quarterback. But now you bring him out of that environment, you put him into an environment, a situation, a team that can be like, okay, we're about to utilize you. I think it is Rashad Bateman.
He needs to change the scenery. He needs to start fresh with another team, clean slate, and be able to do his thing because he is talented. Let's not get it twisted. I know a lot of people are down on him.
He is.
2 seasons ago, he had a career year and he just regressed. Like the offense as a whole regressed. The only person that kind of picked up things was Zay Flowers. He's the only one that literally upped his game. I mean, Derrick Henry's Derrick Henry, but he's the only one offensively as a weapon that has upped his game. Your boy Isaiah Likely in the contract year didn't have his best year. Mark Andrews continue his decline. I mean, everybody, even Charlie Kolar, to an extent, he hasn't been given the opportunity, but they say that he's going to make money on the open market as a blocking tight end. They say he can make up to $10 million. So he may be gone. So the Ravens may need more draft picks because tight end may be a position of need that they really have to get, because relying on Mark Andrews for their entire season ain't going to get it done. And if we make it to the postseason, I'm damn sure not counting on him.
We do have a super chat, a $20 donation coming in from Mark Clayton. Thank you so much, Mark, for this super chat. Thank you for the support. We appreciate it. He writes, not the wide receiver. Don't know exactly at what moment that comment came in. Let us know if you have anything else that you want to follow up with. We'll certainly read your comment, but thank you for the donation. But yeah, a wide receiver. Yeah, I saw that. McDuffie just signed a deal for 120 for the Chiefs said to the Rams.
But isn't that amazing? And hopefully our cast is taking note, because a lot of Ravens fans have had a lot of things to say about the Los Angeles Rams. They had a lot of things to say about Les Snead as the general manager with the Epton picks, not having a 1st round pick for eight seasons. During those 8 seasons, he's been to 2 Super Bowls. I mean, they have a formula. They can identify talent. And if EDC can just make some splashes during the draft, we have the foundation as a team to make it to a Super Bowl. I've been laying in my bed awake at night just thinking to myself, like, man, we got the best quarterback. We got probably the best running back, an up-and-coming wide receiver, and defensive pieces all around. Why have we not progressed even more? Now that John Harbaugh's has been ousted, now we have an opportunity to show what we're really capable of. And if EDC just relishes in the fact that he has the best quarterback and thinks to protect him like these other quarterbacks around the league, there is an endless possibility of what the Ravens can do. We don't need to sign somebody for $124 million. We don't need that. We have good pieces. Now, if we get rid of a couple of $100 million pieces, we might have a little bit more room to do some other things. Floquan.
Stop calling him that. There was a comment earlier and I can't find it, but there it is. Trade package. Bateman plus Hamilton.
No.
Yeah.
No. Listen.
No, I'm sorry. I can't. Tickle Monster. No, I can't.
I mean.
But who else? Hey, Black Guys.
What are we getting in return? What are we getting?
We were talking about we were talking about getting a 1st round pick in return. That was the question.
No.
The question was, what trade package could we realistically put together that would give us a 1st round draft pick? That was the question. I agree. I'm right there with you. Tay got it original. We fixed the O-line. Even if we don't get a wide receiver, I still think we can do it. A wide receiver, we need one. I'm not saying we don't, but I'm more concerned, about this offensive line. But let us know in the chat. Is there a trade package that you would put together if you were EDC and you were trying to get your way back into getting a first-round draft pick.
Right. Okay. In total, Tennessee says, if the offense only needs to score 20 points to win games because the defense is elite, I'm fine with that. That is 100% correct. But what ends up happening is, even when we've had elite defenses and the team didn't progress as they should have, Lamar Jackson got the blame. Defense never gets the blame when we lose. If we lose now and we don't make it to the Super Bowl, what is going to be the excuse? Because we technically, on paper, should have a top 10, top 5 defense. And we're not even done making moves. So if we don't, when is the defense going to get the blame for this team not progressing as far as they should have?
Yeah. Tickle Monster, great question. What's Hamilton's record in the playoffs? What's anybody else on this team's record in the playoffs other than Lamar Jackson? I'm just saying.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Because Bradley just hit me up.
No, I'm asking a serious question.
I know you are, but Bradley just hit me up the other day, and he was talking about Kyle Hamilton. He said, I didn't know that Kyle Hamilton wasn't in the top 10 in tackles, interceptions, sacks. He wasn't in the top 10 safety in the league in any category. So let's not act like everybody has not played their part in this failure. Your man had one interception last year. I'm sorry, one sack last year. No interceptions. For a $100 million man, it's not going to get it. Everybody on this team has to up their game. We can't look at one person in particular and say, that person ain't did this. And what's his record? What's the team's record?
That's all I'm saying. That's what I want to know. You can't just say, well, like for those who are not pro Tyler Linderbaum. Oh, well, look how he played this last year. Well, look who was to his right and to his left. How would you play if you were on the field and you had a terrible right guard and a horrible left guard? And you were counted on every single game to kind of make up deficiencies just to keep your quarterback upright.
All right. Lamar hasn't had these weapons, and Lamar's made mistakes. I'm not making excuses.
There you go.
Lamar has to play better, but he's done everything in his power to put this team on his shoulders to win these games. Coaching deficiencies, talent deficiencies, schematic deficiencies aside, he, in the last playoff game that we played, put us in a position to tie that game. He put us in a position to actually win the game if somebody hadn't have fumbled running in an open field, running towards a defender instead of just running straight. Like
the one that you just tried to put it together, a trade package to get a first round. I'm just asking, are we talking about the same person?
I'm not mentioning names because
I just want to know if we're talking about the same player. That's all I want to know.
Because I'm trying to put together a video montage for
No, you're not, because one minute he's the golden child, and we need to send him on his way because he can help out another team who's in dire straits for a tight end. The next minute is if somebody I know who I'm not going to name hadn't fumbled the ball at the goal line. Hit that like button for us. Do us a favor. We hope you're having a good time. If you are, hit the like button. If you're not, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Hit the subscribe button. Come back. Watch another live stream. I promise you'll have a good time. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter. Just hit a button. Hey, Coach Evans. Good to see you. Make sure you guys go over and subscribe. I'm sure you all are already subscribed to Sip to Tally, but make sure you do that just in case you are not. Yep. LBHT.
Big Red.
I don't know if I saw Raven C was in here. Subscribe to him. Okay, good. Talented. He said, oh yeah, I hit the like button. I appreciate you though. Who else I saw in here? Other content creators. Jay the Six was in here earlier. Make sure you go over and subscribe. That's it. But look, all right. We've given you our thoughts and we've heard from you how you feel about Maxx Crosby. Some of you are excited about it. Some of you are like, okay, this is good, but we still have work to do. And I'm with you. I'm right there with you. Oh, okay. Hey there, Jay the 60s. Like, I'm still here. Yep. Y'all make sure y'all click on that avatar. And go subscribe. But what is the top priority right now for the Ravens? After this Wednesday, when it becomes official that we have Maxx Crosby on the team, let us know in the chat. What is priority number one? And I want to hear from you, Louisville Cardinals Raven. I saw you in the chat earlier. Now, I see you coming for Kyle Hamilton as per usual. But what is the number one priority right now for the Ravens? Hendo, in your eyes, what do we need to focus on immediately?
The guard position. And the center. Just the offensive line as a whole. Like this Linderbaum thing is kind of tricky. If he's I really like Linderbaum. And you got to give EDC props for trading Hollywood and taking a center in the first round, even though a lot of people said don't do it. I'm not about giving him $25 million. I'm not about that life. We can find possibly a suitable replacement and utilize that money to make the offensive line strong as a whole. But if he's not asking for 25 million, which is a rumor, give him 22, which is cool. When some people are going to say he doesn't deserve that, he does deserve it. He's the top center in the league. He's the top offensive lineman in free agency right now. He's number one on a lot of people's boards as the top player in free agency. So you give him what you need to get Lamar protected. You can give up 2 first-round picks for a defender. You can draft safeties in the first round more than once. You can give a dude $100 million for a position that really doesn't determine whether you win or lose football games. Like we've done everything else. Go a different route and see what my thing is just see what happens. Try it one time. See what happens when you put that same effort into the offense that you put into the defense. Just one season. Give me that. If it fails, cool. You tried it. You didn't like it. It felt icky on you. Move on. But you haven't tried it yet. We've done this defensive thing year in and year out, and we've ended in the same place each and every season, and that's without a Super Bowl appearance. So what's the point of keep doing the same thing over and over? So this season, without John Harbaugh and a little more freedom, it feels a little bit lighter at the castle. We'll see what this team does.
Yeah. And for those of you who answered O-line, give me the position on the O-line. Because I asked several weeks ago, I said, how many free agents do you think the Ravens are going to try and sign this offseason? Most people said 3, some said 4. Okay, if you were in the boat that said, we're picking up 3 free agents, now we're down to 2. If you were in the boat that said, I think the Ravens are going to sign 4 free agents, now we're down to 3. So when you tell me offensive line, that's great. When you say interior O-line, that's great too. What position do we focus on? Do we prioritize center right now? Or do you want to see a guard? And if so, I know some people not going to want to hear this. I'm going to say it anyway, because just kind of how it works around here. But if we had to keep one guard that we have right now, I don't want to keep either one. But if we had to keep one guard, Falele, I know they're free agents. I know Voorhees. But because I don't want anybody to be shocked if we end up getting something on your news feed and it says the Ravens have re-signed Daniel Falele, Andrew Voorhees. Right? Don't frown up. Don't frown up. I'm just asking. I'm asking.
I log off.
No, you can't. I don't want either one. I don't want either one. So let me put it out there. I'm not saying either one. But what I'm saying is, if we bring back one of them, who would it be?
None of them. You keep Voorhees at. Listen, Falele is going to command about $10 million, up to $10 million.
No, he's not.
Yeah, bet you he is. He's some team. New York Giants is going to give him $8 to $10 million for the season. We're not going to pay. Listen, I'm sure Ledford is looking at that like, I can't work with that. I can't get jiggy with this. Like he's not going to bring that dude back. So he's not coming back to the Ravens. Voorhees, maybe they just have him as a developmental player.
He's under contract. That's right. Thank you, Dre Dog. Yeah, he is under contract, but he needs to sit on the bench. Don't want his contract self. Number
1 wide receiver available in free agency, as I said.
Alex Pierce. Listen.
Alec.
Look. Ravens got a lot of, EDC, but he can't sleep. He can't have any, the human body needs rest. He doesn't get to sleep right now, but he can't sleep. Big Woke, good to see you. Good to see you, Big Woke. 2 guards after signing Linderbaum. Look, I'm not all that convinced that we're going to sign Tyler. I hope so. Tay got it original, but I'm just right now. I think Linderbaum is gone. I'll be happy if I'm wrong. Hey, Flex Zone. Make sure you guys go over and support the Flex Zone podcast.
Indeed.
Make sure you subscribe to them.
I would have thought, because last season we did this last year, right before the legal tampering period, that Saturday, we re-signed Ronnie Stanley. I thought the same thing was going to happen with Linderbaum, but once the news broke about Maxx Crosby, I was like, unless I hear about a Lamar extension, I don't think that it's going to happen. And EDC said he offered him a substantial contract. He offered him a contract that would reset the center market. Is Linderbaum contemplating this? Is he sitting back weighing his options? Is he going to wait till free agency just to see what he can command on the open market? I don't know. I don't know what his thought process is. I don't know how much the Ravens offered him. But my thing is, if you want money and you want to be able to have a chance to win a Super Bowl, you stay right here. If it's all about the money and you're not about winning, then you have to go do what you got to do. Like, I'm not mad at anybody for trying to get paid. But if I can make 22 here and be in contention for a Super Bowl as long as Lamar's here, or go to the Giants and make 24 and be 5-12 every year, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to go be with the winner. But some people don't think like that. Some people just want to go make as much money as they can because it's a brutal sport. And you don't know how long you have in the NFL. If contracts were more guaranteed, I think that things would be a little bit different in this league. If you knew I signed a $100 million deal, I'm going to get my $100 million regardless, they would stay with certain teams, but I can't call it. But the center to me is probably going to be the most important part of this equation for me. Yes, you can go sign some good guards, but we need somebody. And for those of you that remember Matt Skura, we know what not having a good center looks like. So
Hendo will dig, way into the recesses and bring up Matt Skura.
Don't do it.
What's the other one?
Don't do them.
Bronson
Kafusi.
Bronson and Kamale
Correa.
He will bring them up in a New York minute.
Don't do it.
Talented 10 says, why folks acting like we don't have Emory Jones? Is Emory Jones good?
See, I like Emory Jones. I like the draft pick.
We can like it. We can like somebody all day.
No, I like the pick. But the same thing happened with Andrew Voorhees. Everybody was ready to crown him the guard of the future. We don't know. He's had some very good reps. He's looked good out there. Like the offensive line changed when he played. Like you can see an intensity with him. But we haven't seen Emory play for a full season. Not to say that he can't do it, but right now I'm at a point in my Ravens career that I'm done with uncertainties. I want proven commodities. Now, if you bring in, let's say, Kevin Zeitler, and they compete and he beats them out, I'm all for that. But you've given him competition. You just didn't hand him a job and say, go out there and be all that you can be. We did that with Voorhees. It did not work out. And I'm not saying that he's Voorhees even on that same level, but we don't know. We don't know what he's going to bring for a full season. Bring in guys that can play. And if he beats them out, cool. But just stop handing people jobs because you like them.
This one goes to Greg. Move to the front of the class, please. I have something for you. Greg, I appreciate you being here. This is a Raiders fan who's just really sad and upset because Maxx Crosby is no longer with him. And now he's saying that the Ravens aren't winning the Super Bowl. Look, I want you to know right here, right now, we thank you. Maxx Crosby is going to do so much better, even better than he did for the Raiders because, well, like other than Maxx Crosby, I mean, you guys got Brock Bowers. Okay. Now that you have a lot of draft picks, I mean, that they could do it.
Crazy that your best player on your team is a tight end. That's crazy.
You know what? You
know what? You got a good coach now. Maybe pump your chest out. You got the first pick. You got the 14th pick. You pump your chest out, but just best believe Denver's for real.
Yeah, they are.
Chargers are getting better, and Patrick Mahomes is coming back. So.
You got your work cut out for you.
This is your opportunity to be proud of yourself. And then a 4-13 season is loading. Just know that.
Oh man. But look, we trying to trade Bateman, and that's our second wideout. That's our number 2 wideout. We can't get a better. We can't. Here's where I am.
I don't know. He's like backup left tackle right now. So I don't know about Vincent.
Are we going to see Vincent at guard?
He's a backup left tackle right now. So who knows? It depends on what this coaching staff sees. Like we don't know. Like it's brand new coach staff. We don't know who they're going to try to slot where. We just know what they did for Todd Monken's system. We don't know how they're going to move things around, and we have to wait till the draft to see which positions they attack, free agency, see what guys that they actually bring in. That's when I think things get rounded out. Fortunately for us, time is moving extremely fast, and we're going to be in OTAs. We're going to have the mini camps shortly. Like they're going to come up faster than and we're going to get kind of an idea of where they're going to move guys, and then we're going to have June 1st cuts. And some guys that maybe you thought were going to stay with a team is not going to be there and they're going to be available for us. We don't know. So I think that's the excitement that we have now. It's the unknown. We're going into the season knowing that we don't have John Harbaugh as head coach, knowing we're going to win 11 games and go to the playoffs and run the ball 10 times and lose again. It's the thought process of, man, we might actually build this super team and go out there and get it done. How amazing would that be? Mike McDonald wins the Super Bowl one year and the Ravens win it the next. All in the family.
I'd love it. That would be great. That would be great. EDC paid Andrews. I know. That don't mean he has to remain on the team.
I love our Steelers fans, bro, because they come in here and support.
You can move to the front of the class.
I appreciate you. Listen, bro, when you guys and Kyler Murray load up.
Okay, if you don't quit with Kyler.
Load up your 7-10 season.
If you don't quit with Kyler Murray. If you don't stop.
Who else you going to get? Are you going to bring back Justin Fields? Oh, reunion time?
No, they're not bringing Justin Fields.
And it feels so good. Y'all ain't got no
quarterback. But wait. I'm not gonna say Daryl. I'm not gonna say the Steelers are trash. They beat us. They swept us last year.
They beat us one time, and the refs beat us the second time. I'm sorry, the refs beat us the first time. We
came in second place both times we played them. Now, however you want to chalk that up, that's your business. But I'm just saying. Hey there, Heather. Good to see you. DDSQ. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, but we Obi-Wan. Wanch, it's not official that we're not going to have a first round pick. I'm still believing that the Ravens are going to put together something because EDC is just not going to sit idly by. Right now, we don't have a first round draft pick. You're right. 'Tis true. But the draft is still, a month away?
April 24th.
So a month and 2.5 weeks away, a month and a half away. A lot can change in a month and a half. Because, for me, I thought for sure I would hear read the Ravens were in talks with Maxx Crosby type tweet. And here we are. So it can happen. I do. I think I don't know how we're going to fix the offensive line. I really don't. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to have some faith, and I'm going to be optimistic that our the guys who are in the front office right now are going to get it right.
Listen, Jesse on the phone right now with Zion, like, bro, come on, come to a winner. And then we have a pick of Cleveland Browns offensive linemen, like their whole offensive line is on the free agent market. So there are, like I said, there are some guys out there that the Ravens can get, and it's not going to break the bank. It's just how aggressive are they going to be in going after them, or are they still going to go with that philosophy of wait and see? We'll see if they develop. EDC get up on the podium and say, well, the offensive line will be good in 2028. No. We need to make them good now. Like, make this offensive line great now and see what happens. Defensively, you're putting all the pieces together. We still need a cornerback 3, unless TJ Tampa can step up. We don't know. Because I know we know there are Tampa fans out there, but he hasn't been given the opportunity to play a full season. He's shown splashes where he's done really good. We don't know. But just in case somebody gets injured, and we don't know what we're going to do with Marlowe, we don't know what kind of play he's going to give us next season. We need another cornerback. Outside of that, maybe a backup linebacker. And if Matabika can come back and bring in your man Owe or Khalil Mack, I'll take Khalil Mack.
I'm gonna take Odafe Owe and twice on Sunday. Fahezi. Why she say it like that? We lost because we weren't the better team in game 1. Look, we lost a lot of games last year and we were the better team. But guess what? At the end of the day, that means nothing. It doesn't matter who was the better team. It matters who was in the win column and who was in the lost column. We lost.
Ashley.
That's hurts. It.
That hurts. They actually hasn't won a playoff game since 2016. No, that's false.
No.
We just beat the Texans. 2 years ago.
Yeah, we did. We did.
We beat the Steelers 2 years ago.
We beat the Steelers.
Yeah, and the season before that we beat the Texans. No.
Yeah. And we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna run it back this year, Ashley. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna get us back into the
What?
Into the win column. That's right, Heather. I'm sticking by. I'm telling you. Can you imagine, Heather? Odafe Owe playing opposite 2-game records?
Say it ain't so. Mac resigned with the Chargers. Man, I've really been out of it this weekend. Did he really?
Really?
I guess we got to settle for Owe. Yeah, yes, they said it. Yeah.
Khalil Mack resigned. I didn't know that. Yeah, but I'm taking Owe anyway, but okay. That's fine.
I guess we got to
No problem. No problem. That's fine. That's okay. But
yes, this is
what if we get Trey Hendrickson?
This is his last season.
Yeah.
Under contract. If we get what? Trey Hendrickson. I was thinking about that earlier. I was thinking Trey you just made $30 million this past season.
Yep.
If you want to finally win, say, hey, I'll take a discount. I'll take 15 mil. I'll take 12, but you just made $30 million. You don't need the money. Now, do you want to win? Do you want to cement your legacy and get that ring? Like, we can build a team. It's just we got to find players that want to play ball and get it done with the money. So yeah, I guess we got to fall back. You hearing OA to the Raiders?
No. See, Louisville, he just comes in stirring up stuff. You don't do that. Don't upset me. Don't upset me. Don't make me upset. No, they just trying to take everything. Got 2 first-round picks. Now they want our Odafe always stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, Raiders. Stay in your lane. Stop being greedy.
Wait a minute. Owe had 3 sacks. What do you mean he was letting them run all over? He had 3. When is the last time a Ravens player had 3 sacks?
In the postseason.
Hold on. I will wait. Yeah, I know the answer. Do you? It's been a long time.
It is. Wow.
So, yeah.
All right. So I want to make sure that, family, you have your post notifications turned on. Stay tuned with us. I'm telling you, I feel like something good is going to happen this week, other than obviously us making it official with Maxx Crosby. We got to hear news of an extension this week from Lamar. We've got to hear who our center is going to be. Hopefully it's going to be Tyler Linderbaum, but look.
Okay. Steelers fan knows.
Okay.
Steelers fan knows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen, we got 553 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. Listen,
do us a favor.
Blessed and amazed, and we all have goals here. I'm trying to hit that 10,000 mark. That's the only thing that I want in life right now, is to hit that 10,000 subscriber mark. And I'm like 1,000.
He's almost there. He's going to get there really soon. Don't play with my feelings. Don't play with my feelings. Reg T, breaking news: Lamar Jackson's extended. Don't play with my feelings.
Reg, come on, don't do that.
Don't play with my feelings, because this 30-minute stream is about to turn into another hour and a half.
False.
No,
yes, it would. I'm gonna go back. I'm tired.
Yeah. I know. Bring back my guy Zeitler. My only thing with that, Heather, and I'm with you. He's a year older. I think someone told me in the chat he's like 36.
Listen,
but if he can still play, if Zeitler can, we had no business letting him go. That's where I stand. But Beeks actually returning would be massive, right? I saw him working out, and I've seen him in the gym, and there's not been any official word that he is coming back, but there's not any official word that he's not going to come back. So Madubuike, possibility. But here's my question, and we'll end on this one. If you are the Baltimore Ravens, if you are the general manager for a moment, and you don't know if Madubuike is coming back, do you bring in another D lineman? Or do you just put all of your eggs in one basket and say, all right, I'm hearing that Madubuike is probably going to come back, so we'll not address D-line in the draft or free agency. What do you do? Let us know really quickly. Yes, Odafe. Oh, I'm telling you, y'all think, okay. What do you do?
They're going to bring back Brent Urban.
Time to go. Good night.
Listen, Brent Urban is always the option. If they need D-line help, they know he ain't gonna be on the team, and they can just call him up like, Brett, come on, bro. Take this mill, and let's do this.
I hope you're right, Iceberg Slim. I hope so. Yeah, I don't know. Stream says 53 minutes. I know. You know why? Because I know it's supposed to be a half an hour. He says stream said 53 minutes. So I'm glad you see that, because I see it too. That means we got to go. Add more years to Lamar. What do you mean?
You're talking about for the extension.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely need that.
But the Ravens put the league on notice that this is not the same Baltimore Ravens team that y'all are used to. It's not going to be the same. Oh, we look to the draft to do everything we need to do. We sign these low price rent-free agents so that we can get compensatory. So we can get compensatory picks. We wait. We legitimately wait for all the big names to go. We wait for the signing period for all the free agents that are going to make impacts on teams to leave, so we can get guys, so we can get compensatory picks. That has been our formula for forever, especially since EDC's got here. So since he stepped up. So now I think they're going to do something a little different and actually go after the players and risk losing comp picks. This is a new Ravens team. This is a new era for us. This is something that we have to look forward to, where we really and truly and honestly believe. Because I, as a Ravens fan since the beginning, in 30 seasons, I can think of 3 seasons where I legitimately thought, oh, we can win a Super Bowl. 3 seasons. And trust me, it wasn't the 2 that we actually won. There have been 3 seasons. And this is one of those seasons where I think that the Ravens can legitimately go out there and be in contention for a Super Bowl. I know Buffalo Bills fans were really happy that they traded for DJ Moore. Like, we finally got a wide receiver 1 since Stephon Diggs left. Cool. Well, we said, you know what? Take this and we're going to match you and surpass you. Cool. Y'all got that? You have it. Josh Allen, he's turned back into a turnover machine. Good for y'all. Now we have a defense that can create turnovers, because they have not done that in the postseason as great as they've been some years. They don't turn the ball over. And now we have an opportunity to get to the postseason and have somebody like a Maxx Crosby create those turnovers that this defense was not getting. So take with that as you will.
Thank you, Killer Cam. He meant void years. I appreciate you. Chemo
will end up. No more void years.
That's just to say. Chemo says, react to Jamar Chase crashing out before y'all leave. Look, we talked about it earlier in the video, earlier in the live stream. Jamar Chase, like, this ain't fair.
Was it on Twitter or something?
Joe Burrow. Yeah, after the signing of Maxx Crosby, like, man, this ain't right. This ain't fair. I'm going to be so sick if we don't get a receiver. Daryl, here's my question to you. If we address guard, if we address center, but we don't address wide receiver, will you still be sick? Because I do think one piece out of the equation that I just named is we're going to be we're going to be underwhelmed. I don't think we're going to. I would love it if we did. If we brought in a wide receiver, we got another guard, we got a center. I think so. But I don't think, I don't know. We're going to see. Away about to be in Dallas. Well, let me go talk to Jerry. Let me go call Jerry. Jerry, stop it.
He said EDC free now. EDC walked around with his chest out. Like, finally, something that they can't criticize before. Finally.
Yeah. Anyway, Maxx Crosby was a good move by Steve Bisciotti.
Wow. Y'all didn't even give y'all general manager credit on that one. That's crazy.
That's terrible. That's terrible. 3 knee surgeries, Max is good, not great. See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all just, terrible, terrible. Y'all better stop playing about Oway, because you know I'm going to get real upset. I will turn on that go live button. I don't care if it's 3:00 in the morning. Listen, wake up, everybody. This thing working. Everybody wake up. This is important. I was really upset when we traded Odafe Oway. Ooh, that live stream hurt. That hurt my feelings. But family, we appreciate y'all. We're getting out of here. Yeah. We said that this show was going to be 30 minutes. 30 minutes ago. But we appreciate all of you. Do us a favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. And we will see you all very, very soon. Thanks for tuning in.
And we're going to try to get Yolanda to stream tomorrow for the first day of the legal tampering period. Unfortunately, I got to work both jobs tomorrow, so
perfect. You can do a live stream right in between.
Isn't that great? In between, I have time in between to get from one job to the next.
And you can, there are live streamers. There are YouTubers who live stream on their commute to work. There are live streamers that on their commute home. You are no different. Nana, good to see you. Thanks for being here. She said, we definitely need a wide receiver. Yeah, we do. 2 guards. Hello. And a tight end, and add a center onto that. Nana, add a center. We got a lot of work to do.
Come on, let's not talk this into existence. His knees are fine. He's had surgery before. Be fine. He had surgery before and he's been fine. He's going to be fine. He averages almost 10 sacks a season. He's going to be good. He's going to be fine.
Yeah. And plus he has help. He's going to have a lot of help. He's going to have Odafe. We're getting out of here. See y'all soon, family. Thanks for being here.
Oh, hold up. I'm sorry. I must have missed some stuff. We got some super chats that we missed. My apologies.
Oh, no, we have to go back. We have to. Jake, hey there. Thank you for the $2 donation. I'm very confused. Where are they?
I thought they were doing their thing.
Yeah, I'm sure they're out there doing their thing on YouTube. But thank you for the $2 donation. We appreciate you. Mark, thank you for coming back, doubling it up with another super chat donation. Thanks for the $2. He writes, I meant I'm not the former Ravens wide receiver. Okay. He said I'm not the former guy. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I was giving him so much credit for not giving me that jersey, but okay. I appreciate you.
We still appreciate you. Make sure we got all of them. All right. Now, after 1 hour, we can go. See y'all soon, family.
Appreciate y'all. Latest.